Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. This is a shot of whiskey, and I don't know about you guys, but I am totally looking forward to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Woohoo! Anyways, that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. Me making playoff predictions, and I'm also going to be including the NBA, just because, for whatever stupid reason, they take place at the same time. And in fact, since I care less about the NBA, I'm going to go ahead and do that one first. So, here is the tournament bracket. I pulled this up a couple days ago. Something like that. Yesterday. Whatever. Anyways, looking at the Eastern Conference, scrolling down, I think without question, Milwaukee is going to beat Detroit. In fact, I'd be really surprised if Detroit wins 2 games. That's how much I favor Milwaukee. The Boston-Indiana matchup, I think, is going to be a very close and interesting one, with the advantage going slightly to Boston. However, I could see Indiana surprising me, which wouldn't really be much of a surprise, would it? All right, so the next one, Philadelphia-Brooklyn, definitely Philly. Although, you never know. It's possible. That's why they have these tournaments. But no, I'm putting it down for Philadelphia. And as for the last matchup, obviously I'm going with Toronto. So, I mean, Orlando, definitely one of the worst division champions in NBA history, in my opinion. So, and the record speaks for itself. As for the Western side, we got 2 California teams. Between the two, I think the defending champions, Golden State, they're unquestionably going to advance. Houston versus Utah. As much as I would like to say that Houston's going to advance, I think that with the way the last couple weeks of the season has gone, I think it's actually going to go to Utah. So, yay, Jazz. Portland versus Oklahoma City. Oh, man. You know, living in the Portland area, I can definitely tell you there's a lot of people that are excited about this matchup from what I've seen. So, I don't know if people in OKC feel the same way, because after all, they're not quite Seattle Supersonic fans. So, I don't know, but in any case, I'm actually going to give it to my home team, Portland. Feels bitter to say that. And as for the last matchup, Denver versus San Antonio, I do think Denver is going to pull it off. However, this is one series where I could actually realistically see the opposite happening. I could see San Antonio beating Denver. I mean, Denver's got a lot of young talents, whereas San Antonio's got the veterans going in their favor. And you never know. They could pull through. I'm not going to go through the rest of the tournament. I'm just going to say that right now, I'm convinced that it's going to be the Golden State Warriors winning their 4th title in 5 years, beating Philadelphia. So, moving on to National Hockey League. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the upper right-hand corner for this one as well. So, Tampa Bay versus Columbus. Now, this round has already started. So, I think just about everybody, including Columbus fans, were surprised that they won the first game. However, I don't think they're going to win the series. I'm giving it to Tampa Bay. Although, Columbus will probably win another game. Let's be real here. They might win one more. Boston versus Toronto. Probably the most challenging call for me to make, but I'm giving it to Toronto. Washington, the defending champions, taking on Carolina. I'm definitely going Washington on that one. New York versus Pittsburgh. There's a part of me that wants to give it to Pittsburgh. I think a lot of that is just because Pittsburgh's been the one who's been just doing really well the last few years. But I kind of like how New York has been playing for the last month or so, so I'm giving it to them. Over in the West, Calgary versus Colorado. Definitely Calgary. I think there's no question about that one. San Jose versus the defending Western champions, Vegas. I kind of hate myself for saying this, but I'm actually liking San Jose's chances to advance instead. Nashville versus Dallas. This is probably the most likely of the division versus wild card that I could see me being wrong about. I mean, I'm giving the nod to Nashville, but I really could see Dallas pulling off an upset. I really do. And as for the last one, Winnipeg versus St. Louis. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fun series, but I'm giving it to the Blues. And as for who I think is going to make it all the way to the finals, honestly, right now, I'm kind of liking Calgary and New York, with Calgary winning the whole thing. And yeah, I definitely have no shame in admitting that. I would not be surprised if I was wrong on both accounts. So, anyways, just a quick little video, getting the sports stuff done and over with. And hopefully I'll have something more interesting to talk about. See you later, everybody.